Welcome to Kendra's Artistic Crochet Designs. And the last time we made this square, which was the Easter lily square, we're going to make the back part of that square. So what we're going to do is we're going to start out with 30 single crochets, chains, and then you're going to make your normal base, um, like we normally do. Now we're starting from the base. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to purl the next four, because this is five, right? This one, the end stitch. So we're just going to purl the next four. I thought we would kind of make a little design. So now you have 5 stitches, right? Now we're going to knit the next 5. So there's 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Then we're going to purl the next 5. There's 2, 3, 4, 5. Knit the next 5. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Purl the next 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we have 4 stitches left over, and we're going to knit those. So there is 1, 2, 3, 4, and then our 5th stitch is the end stitch right here. All right, and then you're just going to work those off by going through the first one, and then you're going to go through 2 all the way through, and then we're going to repeat that row 4 more times. So we'll kind of have 5. You'll have 6 total rows after you're done, because the first row was just the base row. So we're going to repeat this row 4 more times, and then we will be back for row 7. Okay, so I just did 3 more rows, so we have a total of 5 rows. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have a total of 5 rows, not 6. All right, so now in row 6, we're going to, wherever we did the purls, we're going to knit. So we're going to switch this around, this row. So where the purls are, you're knitting. Where the knits are, you're purling. So we're going to purl where all the knits are. And then knitting the purls. This is like the basket weave. This is actually, it actually is the basket weave stitch in Tunisian crochet. I love this stitch. Let's see, it should be 5. How come I don't have 5? Hang on a minute. One, two. Oh, I know what I did now. All right. So we have 5 knits, 5 purls. And then we're going to knit the next 5. And then purl the last 4. And then you have your end stitch for your 5th stitch there. And then you're going to work those off and repeat that row 4 more times. So you should have 5 rows of that, and then after you get 5 rows done, you'll go back and you'll repeat the first ones we did. So wherever there is purls, you'll knit, and wherever there's knits, you'll purl. That's so yeah, you'll have 10 rows after this. Then the 11th row you're going to change again. So until you have 30 rows altogether. Okay. So it'll go, yeah, it'll go all the way up to 30 rows. So you should have this. This looks so cool, and it kind of looks like a basket weave. I love it. So anyway, then we'll be back to do the border on it, and I will see you at the end of this square. All right, so there is what that looks like. I really love that. That is so cool looking. And I really like that variegated yarn too. All right, so now we are going to bind off and do the border. And we're going to do it exactly the way we did this border. Okay, so go back and do that border again the way we did this one. So go to the end of my that square that we did for the flower square and do that border, that same border. All right, and then we'll be back for the next thing that we're going to do. Okay, so now we've got the front and the back done. Now we're going to do around the sides and around and the just going to do the handle is all going to be done the same. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to chain 5. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we can use a regular hook because I can hold 5 stitches on there. So we are going to do our main. So we got that. Just like you're starting out, right? So we got the base done. All right, now we're going to purl the next 3. And then do the side, go through those both to do the end stitch. So you should always have 5 loops on your hook. Then you go through 1, and then go through 2, 2, 2, and 2. All right, and we need to do, this is 2 rows, so we need 3 more rows of this. Of the purl. All right, so we've got 3 rows. Four rows. Five rows. Okay, so we have 5 rows of the pearls. Now we're going to do 5 rows of the knit. So now we're just going to go through and we're going to knit these next 3 instead of purl, and then we have our side. And you're going to do 5 rows of that, and then after 5 rows of that you're going to switch back to purl, and then you'll just do 5 rows of purl and then 5 rows of knit, and just keep going. And this is going to go all the way around, plus be your handle. Now, how long you want this will be up to you. I'm going to probably make mine 75 to 80 inches long. So, because I want to, I think I want a long handle so I can put it over my shoulder and go this way with it. So I'm going to see how long that is, and then we will be back to sew this onto the purse. All right. Okay, so I've made it, it's 70 inches long. So what we're going to do then with this is you want to make sure that the back is facing the back of this, because we want this design to be on the outside. Okay, I guess we're going to start over here. Right. Now I'm going to take some white yarn. And we're going to I'm putting it in the corner one of this one, but we want to use, yeah, let's go through both. And then this one right here, and then we're just going to single crochet. I'm doing a standing, and I'm going to single crochet these ends in as I go, so I don't have to tie them down. Alright, so go through both and both for extra strength. So we're going to go through both stitches and just single crochet them together. And I'm going to do that until I get down to the bottom of this. Okay? So when I get to the bottom of this, I will be back. Alright, so I'm down at the bottom of the one side, and I'm going around this corner, But all you've got to do is just continue around the corner, putting those stitches together, single crocheting them together. So now we're going around the bottom of the the purse, and then we're going to go around, and then we're going to stop here at the other side of this purse. So you're just going around 3 sides, okay? And we're leaving the top alone for right now. And then I will be back to show you what to do next. Okay, so we've got all the way around. Of course, we've got this other long thing that we're going to do something with later. But there it is, all the way around it, except for the top. We're not doing the top. And we are going to cut this yarn off. Leaving long enough end to tie down. All right, now we need to put the back onto this. So, making sure that we've got it going the right way. So we're just going to put these together the exact same way. Starting here, putting these two together, and go all the way around exactly the same way as we did the front. And then, so we'll put the back on, and then we will be back. Okay, so we've got everything sewed together. Don't that look awesome? That's so cool. So we've got the edges on there. All right, and now we're going to cut this one off. Sew down that end. All right. Now, like I said, this doubles as a handle for the purse, and this is so I can put it over my shoulder like this, and yeah, which is what I wanted. So that all depends. I did mine 70 inches, so it all depends on how you want yours. All right. Yeah, there we go. Make sure that so we're taking this at this end right here, and I am going to crochet that together with this yarn, with the same color yarn. But I want to come across right here. make sure I don't twist that. Yes, that's right. All right. So what I'm doing is I'm just going to connect these two together. And I'm going to sew these ends in as I do this. This, we're not going to do a single crochet though. We're just going to do a slip stitch. Alright, so we're going to slip stitch these together. Yeah, we won't be able to. We're going to use that. I'm not going to be able to sew those in as I go. But I don't want a single crochet over here because I don't want to see that edge. I don't want to create an edge so that all you see is this. Alright, now I'm going to slip stitch right across here and here. Alright, and then we are going to single crochet because we're going to put a flap on this. So we're going to single crochet all the way across, and this is the top of this right here. We're just going across the top here. Alright. Alright, now we're going to chain one and we're going to turn. And I'm going to bring this end up here. And then what I'm going to do is we're going to single crochet two together, and we're going to do that twice. Okay, then we're just going to single crochet all the way to the other end and leave the last four, because on the other end we're going to crochet two together twice again. So just go all the way. to the last 4. So which is there. Okay, so anyway, then we're going to crochet 2 together twice, and then we're going to chain 1 and turn. And we're going to do the same thing, crochet 2 together twice on each end, and so we chain 1 and turn, so 2 together twice, and then crochet into the last 4, and then do it again at the other end. And we're going to do this for, let's do 5 or 6 more rows, and then we'll be back. Okay, and then we'll see where we are and see what we're going to do next. All right, so I did 6 rows, and it looks like this. But so from here, we're just going to 2 together once on each end. Go all the way down until you have 2 left, and then do those 2 together. Chain 1, turn it, and do it again. We're just going to do this until this comes to a point. And then 2 together, chain 1, turn it, and then the last 2 together, chain 1, turn it, together, chain 1 and turn it. Two together, and then we're going to put, there's 2, and then 2 together. At this point, there is 4 stitches right here. So we're just, I want this to a point, so we're going to do 2 together twice at this end, and then it's done. Okay, so there it is. So what I'm going to do is we're going to put a button, and the button will go in between that. Or wait a minute. Instead of doing 2 together, let's do a single crochet, a chain 1, and then we're going to do these 2 together, so that we have 3 stitches, but we have a hole to put that button in right there. See, right there. All right, so I'm going to sew a button right here where I can fasten this down. So this will be closed. So it'll be closed. So what we're going to do now is we're going to be finishing off all of our edges with white. Yes. All right. But I am going to tie the white on here. That's off white. Where'd that white go? There it is. All right. I'm just going to tie these together. Alright, so now I got to put these stitches back in. So there was a chain one here and then two together. Alright, now we're going to chain one, and then we're just going to put a single crochet and at the end of every row here, all the way down this flap. And then across here, to where we get to here, we're going to put a single crochet in there, and then we're going to go along the we're just putting a single crochet in every stitch all the way around. And I'll get those, go back around. So go all the way, a single crochet in every stitch all the way back and down here, down to here, and then back here. So we're going all the way around, it, and then we will do the other side the same way. Alright, so we're going to get this side done, and I will show you, I will come back to you and show you what I mean by doing the other side. Alright, we'll be back. Okay, so I went all the way around it and did the whole top and the handle in the white. And I just love this. That just set off the whole thing. And this just turned out so beautifully. I wanted a small purse that I could carry. Um, and the only thing is, I don't like this flower, but I guess you could still tell that that is a Easter lily. But I don't know, beggars can't be choosers, I guess. And this lily can be done in any color, because lilies come in all colors. Pink, yellow. I think you can find purple lilies. Um, yeah. So lilies come in all colors, so you can actually do this in two different colors, like a really light pink with a regular pink to set it off where the off-white is. Um, yeah, the orange lilies too. So yeah, they come in different colors. So, but I did the Easter lily, which was the white lily. Um, but I think if I do this again, I'm going to find a darker um, off-white, because that is not dark enough to set it off. But I made this one for myself, and the next one I make I'll know. You know, you always make the first one doesn't turn out exactly the what you like, but if I make it again, I do it differently. So anyway, I hope you guys had a lot of fun making this purse with me. I want to thank you guys for watching. Have a great day, and bye bye now.